Guys, in this video, I played against a pretty popular Mobile Legends YouTuber named Assassin Dave, and I actually did insanely well this game. I got 12 kills, I was playing Jinx, and I just popped off, so I explained you guys my thought process and everything I did. So make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more Wild Rift content just like this. Without further ado, let's get right on into it. Alright guys, we're here in the game right now, and dude, like I said, this game I played insanely well, man. Like, out of my mind. I was doing some crazy things, especially with my ultimate. I don't think I really missed any of my like snipes, so this will be interesting to see. So Assassin Dave was the Evelyn. He did really well actually, jungle wise. Basically we're running Lulu, Jinx, so my job, like I said, is to get fed and basically carry with the Lulu ult. That's why it's such a strong combo to run, especially if you're an ADC main. It's probably the best combo to run. So I like clearing the wave pretty quick, level like with the first wave, because I want to get my level 2 as quickly as possible. Just for any type of ADC I get, I like to just do that type of style. A lot of people like to sometimes freeze it to deny a minion, but I just want to get level 2 as soon as possible. This game is pretty easy for me because it's very hard to gank. They don't really have any gank potential besides Aurelion Sol, but as long as I position well, it's really hard to gank me. In this lane, we are stronger than Lux, Corki, but we have to wait for the right opening, you know? You can't just run into them because that Lux stun will do some damage, especially with Corki's bomb and Gatling gun, so that would not be good. So we're still here farming, waiting for the right opportunity. You could see me switch to my rocket to try to get an auto down. Usually I like to do that when I'm pushing in. I always switch back to clear my wave, but then like if I feel like there's an opportunity for me to hit someone with my rocket, I'll switch back. But I'm just still gonna be CSing right now. No one has died yet, which is surprising, but I'm pretty sure our Yasuo might die right now because he's getting ganked. But we're doing some damage onto Corki. Corki's overextending for 1 minion. And I see a Mumu in their jungle, so I'm like, maybe a Mumu might try to gank right here because Corki is low. But Corki is also another champion that's pretty hard to gank. But I'm pretty sure they had vision on him, but I'm not entirely too sure. But as you can see, Corki's 1 HP, nice Mumu ult, and I think we end up killing them both here. So nice flash, I was able to get out of there. So that's gonna put me actually even with Corki, because Corki got the kill on Lulu. Lulu was tanking the turret, so it didn't end up working out for me for getting a lead that way, but you know, it's still all right. We're in a decent spot. I mean, our Yasuo kind of fed right there a little bit for free from that gank, but right here I just get comboed so hard. I mean, there's nothing I can do, but like I said, like, you just get the honeycomb, get back into it. Now I know that Lulu doesn't have her ult. So the reason why they're doing so much damage towards me and wanting to explode my HP is because Dragon's going to be up, and that's going to be beneficial for them because like they're going to have Dragon lane priority, and Dragon lane priority is very important when it comes to the first dragon, or honestly all the dragons, but mainly the first dragon. I'm like half HP, but we still have Lulu ult, so I'm not really tripping. But I like getting Ocean Dragon with Jinx because Jinx does really good with heal, and it's basically really hard to kill Jinx once she gets the Ocean Dragon. So I recall right here, and the reason I recall is because I want to build my my Bork, my blade of the Ruined King. It's a very strong item, gives you nice heal, nice damage, so it's very critical to have it for the team fight at Dragon. So that's why I go recall for it. Now I'm rotating. I see this Aurelion Sol kind of overextended here maybe, but Aurelion Sol can just bob and weave pretty easily. So right here I'm trying to look for a free kill, but there just isn't anything, and I see that I kind of put myself in a bad position. I tried to do something with my traps there, but I wasn't able to. But our team ends up going on Lux. A great Amumu ult came out from our jungler right here, and then Corki not really doing much right there, but I think we end up losing this. Evelyn just pops off big time. I think I try to see if I could get a free kill here or try to stop them from doing Dragon, and then I see Gragas. So yeah, there's nothing we can do. I guess me and Oriana decide to kind of contest this. I don't really like try to do too much here, you know. I don't want to throw. Then I see my Yasuo and I'm like, all right, how are we gonna do this? But I just recall because there's nothing we can do. So they end up getting Ocean. Now, at this point, I'm thinking we're not going to win this game. I mean, they're already ahead. Corki's a very strong champion when he's ahead. Aurelion Sol is a strong champion head. Gragas is a strong... All their champions are strong champions when they're ahead, besides Lux. Lux doesn't really matter. So when you're in this position, right, and you're playing Jinx, you need to get kills where you can. Because you need to get those bounties in order to come back in the game and carry, because it's your job to do that. That's why playing Jinx is so nice. Because you don't really need to have a good team. You just need to make sure all the gold's on you. So yeah, we're down the dragon. I'm just here in lane. I want to try to trade with them so I could get a kill, because I'm looking for kills here. But we're just gonna AFK farm while our team just dies, I think, down here. Or Yasuo. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, Gragas still dies. That's pretty good. So it's 4-8. They're up 4k gold. Actually, they're up only 3k gold, technically. Yeah, like I said, when you're in this position, it's really risky. But I ult down here. I actually end up missing this ult. Lux also ults. And honestly, if I hit this ultimate, maybe Evelyn would have died. But I actually wasn't even trying to ult Evelyn. I think it was the Aurelion Sol. I was trying to ult the Aurelion Sol, but I ended up missing. And then it didn't even hit Evelyn. So it was pretty sad, but you know, it happens. I have some crazy rockets to make up for it. So right here, I get absolutely comboed on and I flash out, and that was really good that I lived. It was very important for me to live there. Our team gets the Rift Herald, pretty decent. I'm pretty sure our teammates get destroyed right here. So yeah, Mumu ults and is dead. So Amumu got cut out there after taking the Rift Herald, which is not good because then he wastes ult, and honestly just puts us more behind. Now they have a 5k gold lead, and it's looking kind of sketchy in my opinion, whether we would win or not. I'm like basically surrendering. I wanted to just rotate up to my lane, but Aurelion Sol is kind of scary, guys. It's a scary champion when you're behind, man, because the stun, his stars do so much damage. And yeah, so I'm like, all right, screw that. I'm just gonna go take the longer way to my lane. So I'm gonna be up here with just Corki, and our Orianna's feeding. So like at this point, you guys are like, dude, how do we win this game? Now, honestly, I'm not even sure. I'm watching it right now. I'm like, dude, how did we win this? 4-12. They have 3 times the amount of kills we have. Yeah, this is just... There's no way we should win this. Corki's doing something crazy, right? Okay, this is where it turns around. All right, so they're diving Lulu, and I'm just going to keep autoing Dave right here. But Dave ends up backing up. I'm pretty sure we end up getting some kills. Corki dives in onto me, and I really want to kill him. And I think I end up do. Oh, but Evelyn ends up sending me. But here's Evelyn. Evelyn's right there, but... I guess I didn't end up getting any kills right there. For some reason, I thought we did. But they were pretty low, so I still do significant damage. If we check my gold, I actually don't even have the most gold on my team. Our Yasuo does, from having 2 kills. And that Corki is 1,500 gold up on me, so it's actually... I don't even get what happens here. So the next dragon is Cloud Dragon. Cloud Dragon is such a useless freaking dragon, man. I have to say it here. I hate Cloud Dragon being the first dragon I'm playing like an early game comp. Thank God that Cloud Dragon was the second dragon this game. Could have even been better if it was the first dragon, because we were behind. You know, if you're playing an early game comp and Cloud Dragon's the first dragon, it's like, wow, it's unlucky, man. So we're here, we're doing this dragon for some reason. We shouldn't even be starting it. Yasuo gets a nice tornado, but I'm just auto attacking Gragas, and I'm trying to get a kill, but I wasn't able to. We end up comboing freaking Dave right there, and I get 700 gold, and I just run it down. So basically, this is the turning point of the game, man. Right here, it just goes crazy. Boom, boom. So now let's look at my gold. I was at 6,300 gold before that fight. Now I'm at 8,000. So that brought us into the game. Now we're going to end up getting Cloud Dragon. Cloud Dragon basically gives you increased movement speed when you're not in a team fight. So if you want to know how to utilize this dragon, it's basically only good for, you know, rotating to side waves, and that's basically it. You can, and running away, I guess, but that's really the only thing that dragon is useful for. You know, it's all right on Jinx. I could use the movement speed, but Now I'm just gonna be rotating to my lane. You could see that like speed, man. Oh, you gotta love it. But okay, so back in the game now. All we gotta do is make sure we keep getting these kills. So I'm just gonna be using my rockets, you know, to farm this wave. Once you get into later stages, the rockets barely cost any energy. And I actually love using the rockets late game primarily. I like to get 3 stacks and then switch to the rocket, but if you can't get to 3 stacks, it really doesn't matter too much. So I'm rotating to mid. I want to help collapse for our team here because our Yasuo is kind of making some plays, but he's kind of being dumb at the same time. A Mumu ults 1 target, and I'm like, all right, I'm here to make some plays. Let's see what we do here. I have my rocket out because it's for the longer range, and this is where I got to set up some plays. So boom, I'm going for Gragas because I want to get my passive up, and there I get it. So Lux ends up flashing, so I have to go on Corki, and then I want to go for Aurelion Sol, but Aurelion Sol is just so quick. So now I'm just farming up, guys. So I now have the most gold in the entire game. I'm at 10k. Basically right there, the enemy team just ended up throwing because they overextended trying to kill Yasuo. We were able to rotate fast and efficiently because of the Cloud Dragon. So hey, the Cloud Dragon kind of came in clutch there. So we get Baron. This is huge. The game is basically very hard for them to win because now we have the gold advantage. But down there, you see my Lulu die to Assassin Dave. You guys got to be careful. If you're low HP and there's an enemy Evelyn alive, you have to think about Evelyn chasing you down. So now this Evelyn's trying to make some plays, but I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna push this side wave and shop because I'm pretty sure I can buy my. Once you get your Runon's Hurricane, you're just gonna be way too strong. I think do I buy the full item? Yeah, I buy the full item. So I have 3 items. I also have my stasis up. This is brutal. I bought the wrong boots this game. I bought the red boots. I should have bought tenacity boots or mercury treads because they had a lot of AP. So I kind of messed up there. But who really cares, man? It doesn't really matter too much. So I come into mid. I want to just switch to my rockets really and just apply as much damage. So right here, I know we're throwing because if you look at us, none of us are together from our team besides Orianna. So Orianna is just going to overstay her welcome and just die. So don't be that Orianna, guys. Have some type of map awareness. Have some type of map awareness so that does not happen to you. Like, that guy was just being an idiot. So now we kind of wasted this Baron. I feel like we didn't do much with this Baron as we could have because Lulu died right after we got it. Then Orianna killed herself. So I feel like we couldn't do much with that Baron. The next dragon's Mountain Dragon. This is a pretty important dragon for the game. Mountain Dragon's good for absorbing some poke. They have some poke from Gragas, which it could be useful for. So it's 15 seconds. Basically, the game's in my hands, guys. If I want to win, I just need to position well. So I pull out my rockets. We see Assassin Dave just overextending, and we end up trying to collapse here. I don't know if we're able to even find any of them. We weren't. I think I get a nice rocket here, though. I'm not sure. I'm just focusing Dragon. I'm telling my teammates to be careful. Wait, I do shoot a rocket, guys. Look at this rocket. Boom! That was a clean rocket, dude. I just quickscope those. I hit those, man. But now I just taste these down. Oh my god, I caught Lux lacking. So now I'm just going in on Aurelion Sol, but I don't want to tank that turret, so we end up just, you know, dropping the turret aggro, clearing the turret. We ended up getting Mountain Dragon, and now, you know, the game's basically over. I mean, if we check the stats board and look at the builds and my gold, I'm just 2 ahead. I try to get this side inhib, but Aurelion Sol is really good at defending, and I try to kill Corki, actually. I was like, Corki's kind of overextending, man. Maybe I could get a free kill, but I wasn't able to. And man, Evelyn just did huge burst damage to me, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting out of here. I need to live, and I need to carry this game. So I'm pretty satisfied with my performance. I end up actually making 1 mistake this game, and it was a pretty big mistake. But you know, once you get to this stage of the game, it doesn't really matter. But it was such a simple mistake I shouldn't have made. I think I make it here very soon, but I end up getting the red buff. I'm going to mid, and I try going on Evelyn maybe right here. Yeah, I do. Okay, but then I see Aurelion Soul, so be careful. Okay, so let me pause right here. We're fighting, right? I thought we were all here. I was not paying attention to where Lulu and Yasuo were. Like, they were not here whatsoever for this team fight. And I'm trying to take this fight. What I should have done is just let Amumu die. So now we're going to continue this fight. I'm putting down some poke on Aurelion Soul. As you can see, I'm still doing major damage, but Gragas outplayed us so hard. Gragas freaking had an amazing ult and then stunned me, and basically we took Dao. Man, that Yasuo actually did a lot of damage right there. So here's the thing. We did decent enough to where they could not do Baron, thank God. So we just got really lucky with that. Amumu goes on to Lux here. I don't know if, does Amumu actually kill Lux? Oh my god, no. No, Amumu did not get the kill. I think Amumu ends up dying actually. Yeah, but they're too low to do Baron, which is great for us. But like I said, I overextended here. I was taking a fight we could not win. We did not have our entire team. If we had our entire team, it would have been easy pickings, man. So if we look at, oh, I just got a quick scope on Lux, man. Lux was right here in mid, and I just sniped her, bro. And that's pretty good. 45-second cooldown on the Lux. That is really good for our comp in general, because, and especially late game, just getting her on such a long cooldown means we could force a 4v5. So I end up getting this blue because I don't really care about this game anymore. I'm just trying to end it. And this Orianna has not been doing anything. So I think I whip up my rocket. Yep. I don't see Evelyn behind me here. So this could have been sketchy. I'm pinging Yasuo to back out of there, man. But they end up trying to, I think, find a kill onto him. But I'm like, you're not killing my friend. So I rotate down. Have that rocket. That rocket is very scary for these guys. Alright, I'm really curious to see how this fight goes. Boom. Nice little crit. Evelyn. Oh, I think we engage on Evelyn here. I'm like, bro, you cannot be here. Luckily, I hit Evelyn with the zap so we could chase this down. If I didn't hit with the zap, I don't know if that would have been a kill. But we end up hitting that. We hit those and we got the kill onto Evelyn. Since Evelyn's their smiter, we could safely do Baron because it'll be very hard for them to last at it. Smite at this stage of the game does like 900 to 1,000 damage, so it's very easy for us to get it, and I end up just slaughtering these guys. I missed that rocket. Like, I don't know what the hell I was doing with that rocket, but boom, I just chase them down and kill them, and now the Elder Dragon's up. But the game is so late that like their death cooldowns are so long that we don't even need Infernal Dragon or Baron or anything. We just need to end. So we end up going onto the turret here, doing mad amount of damage, and dude, this was such a great game, guys. Like, it was such a good game. And it was pretty good that I was able to make the comeback. I mean, they were 5k gold ahead. They had the Cloud Dragon. They were snowballing, but they made one bad team fight at the Mountain Dragon, or at the Cloud Dragon, that costed them the game. And it turned the tides, man. It turned the tides. You could not make mistakes against Jinx Lulu, or there's no way of coming back. So as you can see, I got the MVP, 12-1. Let's check out the damage charts. I did basically 31k damage, the most out of everyone. And yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more analytic videos like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.